So today we will be doing the experiment on two rotor system. It means that in the previous class we did experiment on a shaft which was loaded by single rotor, and today we'll do experiment when the shaft is subjected to two rotors. It means load at 2 points. So this setup which you will see is a setup for determining the natural frequency of a shaft which is subjected to two rotors. So let's say there is a shaft, and this shaft is subjected to two rotors at two different places. Let's say there is one rotor, I'm just writing disk A, and there is another rotor which is disk B, and there is this shaft on which these two disks are mounted, and our objective is to determine the natural frequency of this system. So this setup, in this experiment, what we do is that we give some clockwise motion to disk A and anti-clockwise motion to disk B, while both these two ends of these shafts remain fixed. So we give almost equal opposite motion to disk A and B, which are mounted on this shaft. So if it is given a motion which is counterclockwise, then this B is given in clockwise direction. So what happens is that the shaft also starts vibrating. So a part of the shaft vibrates with the disk A, while a other part of the shaft vibrates with disk B. तो कुछ हिस्सा डिस्क ए के साइड मूव हो जाता है और कुछ हिस्सा डिस्क बी के साइड मूव हो जाता है, and in between there remains a point which is not affected by A or B, which does not actually vibrate. This point is called node point. On such a system there will be a point. In fact, you can do experiment and just visualize this node point easily if you give two opposite motions to these disks. So let's say the total length of this shaft between A and B is L, and the distance of disk A from the node point is LA. Then this point becomes a fixed point. It's like the distance between this fixed point and this node point, it acts like single rotor system. And if you remember from the single rotor system, we did experiments and we found that omega is actually equal to under root Gj by Li. This we have derived in our experiments of single rotor system. तो यहाँ पे अगर this one becomes the node point, then we can write that because the whole system is rotating with the same angular speed omega, so we can write that Gj by LAIA, where LA is the length from the node point to disk A and IA is the moment of inertia of disk A, must be equal to Gj by LBIB, where LB is the distance of disk B from the node point, okay, because omega is same. And here you can just strike it down. You can write LAIA is equal to LBIB. And if we want to determine what is the node point theoretically, we can just write LAIA must be equal to IB, और LB जो है वो it is nothing but L minus LA. So I am just trying to determine the distance of node from any one end. So LA is actually equal to IB into L divided by IA plus IB. And this distance LA will give you the distance of the node point theoretically from one end. When you do the experiment, you can also see there is some point on the shaft where almost there is no vibration. And this distance can be verified with the experimental value. So this is, I'm writing theoretical value, and this also must be equal to experimental value. So this is one verification you will do on this setup. The another verification you will do is of time period of a shaft which is subjected to two rotors. So we have derived earlier that the time period, uh, or omega is equal to under root Gj by Li for LAIA for disk A, and for disk B we can write LBIB, and omega is nothing but 2 pi n, where n is the natural frequency. So uh, the natural frequency n can be written as 1 by 2 pi Gj by Li. इसको आप टाइम पीरियड के टर्म में भी निकाल सकते हैं. द टाइम पीरियड विल बिकम 2 पाई अंडर रूट Li बाई Gj. तो अगर आप इसको वाइब्रेशन देते हैं, यू कैन मेजर the time period for 10 oscillations and then divide it by 10, you will get one time period. So this is a theoretical value, and you can again match this theoretical value to your experimental value in order to get the natural frequency of the system. So if a shaft which is subjected to two rotors like this, and you just rotated this shaft with this RPM with this n, then the shaft will start vibrating in resonance at a very high vibration, which is very much detrimental to the shaft. तो कोई भी shaft है जो दो रोटर से अटैच्ड है, उसको इस RPM पे नहीं रोटेट करना है ना. दिस इज बिकॉज दिस इज द नेचुरल फ्रीक्वेंसी, और अगर इस RPM पे आपने रोटेट किया तो ये रेजोनेंस की कंडीशन आ जाएगी एंड शाफ्ट ब्रेक हो सकता है. This is very similar to the single rotor system. It's just that we have to find one node point. Similar exercises can also be done for 3-rotor system, 4-rotor system, in order to determine the natural frequency of such systems. So I guess that's all for this experiment. You can see in the video and the details of this experiment in the video sent by Vidit. So that's all. Does anyone has any question? No, then it's all right. So I